On this episode, let's talk about slippery, slidey, splintering, thin ice. This is Spirit Comes to Life. On Season 7 of Spirit Riding Free, Lucky found herself stuck on thin ice on a snow-covered lake, and she fell in. Terrifying. Lucky bravely went out to save a friend, not knowing how dangerous it was, until Spirit detected the frozen trap and alerted the pals.
Wait, they're on a lake. On thin ice.
You should always avoid frozen lakes, ponds, and creeks unless an adult tells you they're safe. Because the thinner the ice is, the more dangerous it gets. Experts can tell how thick ice is by drilling a hole and measuring how deep it goes. When ice is 2 inches or less, you should not walk on it. But you can snowmobile on ice just 5 inches thick. And at just 8 to 15 inches thick, you can actually drive a truck on ice. Now, the best rule of thumb is to avoid frozen lakes unless someone in charge has told you they're safe. But what if the worst happens and you find yourself just like Lucky on dangerous thin ice?
Lucky, stop! It's a lake! Stop! What? Oh no. Daisy?
Here are a couple life-saving techniques you can use to rescue yourself. So, you've fallen through the ice. First off, stay calm. When you plunge yourself into cold water, you can get cold shock. That means you panic and breathe in too deeply, causing you to inhale water. That's no good. Try to relax. Now, you have to pull yourself out of the freezing water, but don't pull yourself straight up because that's actually harder. Instead, pretend like you're swimming and kick yourself out of the hole. Don't stand up yet. Get to shore by crawling or rolling, so you don't crack the ice and fall right back in. Phew! You made it. You're out of the hole. Now you know how scary thin ice can be, how to get out of it, and how to avoid it. But when you know the ice is thick enough, slippery, slidey ice can also be fun. For example, you can skate on a frozen lake in Siberia. Beautiful. Or you can play hockey on a pond. What fun. Some people even ice fish. Not so fun. No offense. You can also stick by the fire with your friends and family and have just as much fun off the ice.
You had us worried there, kiddo.
Don't worry. I made them double check that you still have all your toes.
Watch Spirit Riding Free on Netflix for more of Lucky's adventures, bravery, and friendship.
So come along, let's go along, come on the journey with me. I'm gonna